Here's the second part to my first online review where I fight a Juri and a Ken. Now this time around there isn't much matchup specific concepts, but more of my general mistakes that I found myself doing a lot, and kind of just chatting about what I did at the time. I don't have too much to say about this Juri match because there's some mistakes that have already been talked about in my previous video, and there will be even more with the Ken set, but I will talk about some of the things that I picked up. I didn't know what combo strings were, apparently, because I would do heavy punch, medium punch, crouching medium kick, into forward heavy kick a lot. I have no idea why those were the choices of buttons to press. I can understand the first part because I would do that a lot, and that's a really bad habit that I still have to this day. But the forward H kick, I don't know why I did that. Anyways, don't do that. Those strings don't go together, and you'll be drive impacted like I did like 7 times. And in this scenario, I did the drive rush in on wake up. Like I said before, it is absolutely not necessary to drive rush in when they are knocked down like right in front of you. And also this particular move by Juri is very punishable, but I was either not fast enough. I did get a counter hit, but I was not fast enough. I did want to talk about this move in particular because I let a lot of Juris get away with this because I just simply did not know. Juri's quarter circle forward kick move, which is these sequences. This is kind of surface level and does not pertain to meaty setups and all of those. The Juri decides to do this, you know, in neutral. This will most likely apply. Just keep an open mind. There might be circumstances where it does not apply. When it comes to this quarter circle forward heavy kick move, and this quarter circle forward medium kick move, if she does that to you, they're almost always punishable. When it comes to the medium kick version, it's going to be -10 on block. No stocks, -10. With stock, also -10. OD extension from the heavy kick, -10. As a Jamie, you can punish that using a crouching heavy punch or a medium punch to punish her. When it comes to using this heavy kick version alone, -11, with stock, -12, and OD version, -16. Also, I wanted to mention, this is not an overhead. You can crouch block this. She is such a deceiving character. This projectile, you don't have to block low. This medium kick, you don't have to block standing. Now, when it comes to the light version, the little projectile here, I'm not going to go too in depth about her projectile properties. She needs a stock to cancel in that, and she's -3. With that being -3, she can perfect parry you. Just like how Jamie can do it with the heavy punch or the forward heavy kick, Juri can do that with this quarter circle forward heavy kick into the light kick extension. There it is. Okay, so just be careful of people who can do that. Basically, with the heavy kick, the medium kick, those two are generally punishable. The light kick version, however, is not. She is pretty much safe in all instances, like OD version, -2, using it in the regular version, also -3, and I think she can also delay that. Yeah, so she can delay that, which is a little bit more rough to deal with. If she has some type of stock, she can go for the extension version, which will punish you if you try to press something to punish the quarter circle forward heavy kick. Like that. The light version, Juris will try to always have stocks. In the case that they don't have it, don't let them get away with it. Like I said, this doesn't account for meaty setups and all that stuff, but this is just, if they do it in your face, or they do it on block, don't let them get away with it, okay? This is also -8 if they're in your face, like this, and she has no stock. You can punish that. Some of the notes I picked up in the Ken set is, I know for a fact in this case that I meant to do an arrow kick, but instead Super Art 1 came out. And that was a very, very big struggle of mine for like the longest time. So you know the DP motion is the forward, down, forward into the kick. But then if you have the crouching heavy punch and you try to do that, sometimes you might accidentally super. With the crouching heavy punch into the flick, it is possible to do a DP. But sometimes it might not be as consistent as you would like it to. Sometimes you do the exact same motion, but the DP comes out, and then other times the Super R1 comes out. So you don't really know why one comes out versus the other because it's the exact same hand motion. If you want it to always be consistent, it's either hold down forward during the punch or to hold the down forward during the kick. And it would work much easier without having to worry about messing up by doing an accidental Super Art 1. Like if I were to do this Drive Rush combo, holding the down forward makes it a lot easier. Like that. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. That really helped me into getting it a lot more consistently compared to before when I would just 50-50 it and hope the arrow kick would come out. Very important tip. If you don't know that already, practice that because it will help you a lot. A lot of my light confirms into target combo were really bad. I would drop the target combo all the time. I would get a crouching light punch, counter hit, or a hit, and then I try to go for the light punch into target combo and it just wouldn't work. How I improved in that was that I just went to the lab all the time and then made little practice drills of me doing like crouching light kick, crouching light punch, and a light punch and stuff like that. You just really have to drill those in sometimes. Now, because I've used the drink kick Rekka way too much, the poor Ken started to let me get my drinks in. He was really nice to do that. Oh man, the muscle memory and the autopilot kicked in every single time. Every time I would get like an arrow kick, I would try to drink even though I had full meter. Every time I would do Rekka, I would do the kick Rekka instead because more drinks. We thirsty in here, and I thought that was really funny. I watched back at it and I was like, there ain't no way I did that over and over again. But apparently I did. I felt sorry for the guy, but he kept rematching, so he was a really good person to put up with me like that. It took me 15 full matches before I remembered that I could do Bakai. I don't know what was going through my mind, but like, to be fair, I was still new to the game. It was my first time online. I was super nervous. If I could go back and like slap my wrist and be like, stop doing that, I would. The only combos that I ever used was target combo into light punch or light kick Rekka or the palm to give myself a little bit more leeway. It was at a time where I knew nothing about meaties, safe jumps, dash setups, or anything like that really. So I can't really be too hard on myself, but also at the same time, it's like I can be like, wow, that was kind of bad now. Ken ended up winning the first to 10 as he deserved. He gave me the benefits of the drink for like most of the rounds, so that was probably the only reason that I was able to make it that close. And I'm grateful that he gave me a chance to play despite being so bad and spammy. I hope I never torment someone with that playstyle ever again. Nothing against you if you play that way, but it hurts watching myself play that way. I hope you learned something, a little thing, or even just found some entertainment in seeing where I started. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. See ya!